Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 15 of Mafia 3 Deluxe Edition. In the last episode, we took care of the Moonshine, and now we're going to go after the protection racket, which, moreover, will open up the racket boss so that we can go on ahead and prepare ourselves for taking the territory for Berg. Period. Mind you, we have one more person left we have to get territory for, and also having to go through his territories as well. And needless to say, I'm going to tell you right now, it has been 15 parts and we're still in the tutorial. No, I'm not joking. We are still in the tutorial. So, with that said, we'll just have to sneak in the old-fashioned way, because Tyrone is on the prowl. That's going to be a catchphrase. I'm going to try to make it one at least. So, for the most part, we just need to sneak in, or for the most part, get that one enforcer right over there, and we will kill every last person there. And once we do, then we can move on to the racket boss himself. Yoink! Uh-oh, I think they saw me. Oh, well. Can't win them all, I guess. And the informant's about to die. Nope, nope, nope. Give me that. Come on. I'll deal with you in a little bit. Now, about that informant. Yeah, I'm taking way too much heat here. Nope, 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 nope. You'll first kill everybody, then get the informant. That includes this asshole here, who has been shooting me in the back. Now then, tell me what I need to know.
Tell me what you know about the Sweetwater.
Oh wait, this informant is actually an extra one, and also we had another enforcer to deal with to make getting the racket boss easier. Well, that takes care of that. I would just leave, but unfortunately I have a bunch of guys shooting at me, and the last thing I need is to be pursued, because they will do so. So, let's go on ahead and kill those guys, just for the sake of doing so. But first, I'm going to switch weapons a little bit, then I'll get back my trench later.
Get back there, Sheriff.
Oh shit, turn around, you idiot. Thank you. How he just walked up to me, just pistol whipped me, is beyond me. But there's still one more guy left. And haha! Tony Bladito from The Sopranos, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what has happened right there. So with that said, let's get out of here, because we got one more enforcer to deal with, and then the racket boss. So let's do that, shall we? But while I'm off screen, I'm also going to change my car's color, because this looks more appropriate. So, pretty sure our cop bar is going to be over there. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I inadvertently got shot trying to take the cop bar. I passed by and they shot at me and they killed me. It was a false start. They brought me right over here. But at least I changed the color of my car. It looks almost like the car that Lincoln had. It just needs a spoiler. So, on that note, we're going to park right here and sneak through the back this time instead of the front. Because going in through the front is absolutely stupid. We just need to lure the two guys that are there in. We cannot, under any circumstances, let the cops know that we're here. Because there's the officers right there. The guys we need to get are Yeah, there's 2 red dots.
Hell was that?
Okay, let's whistle for 1. And so long as they don't see me, everything will be just fine. Is he literally jumping over the railing? Oh, this game. This game is trouble, I can assure you that. Alright. I don't want those 2 cops coming after me. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, wait, no. I don't need to. I don't need to. Go. Just run. Just run and go around the building. That's the easiest way. Whew, that was close. The 2 guys I need to kill are over here. So once we kill them, the cop bar is going to be ours.
What?
Uh-oh. Let's see. Somebody's probably going to search for me. Yep, there he is.
No luck. I think he's gone.
Good. I whistled. Let him come my way. The quicker we get him away from the cops, the better. Okay, that's 1 more that needs to be killed. Actually, we can just go into the back door. We don't need to kill anybody else. The cops are right there. They aren't seeing anything. They aren't doing anything. So, if we sneak to the back door and talk to the proprietor, we're gonna go on ahead and get the cop bar as... Oh, we just need to kill that guy too. Yep, done. And that's it. We just robbed an entire cop bar. Let's get up out of here while we still can. Because we are in the midst of a police station after all. So, all that's left is dealing with that guy right there. And I will... let's see. Oh, that's somebody else. So, let's go head over to kill Bever's enforcer, and I'll see you in just a little bit. You know, robbing that cop bar was a good idea. That was some extra money we just got. 10,000 to be precise, so we can reload our weapons, get ourselves some good stuff, and moreover, we can get ourselves another body armor because we did lose that not too long ago. So with that said, I'm going to take this opportunity to get as much powerful weapons as I can, if I can. And we did get some new stuff at least. Although they're much more powerful, still, they're very expensive. Let's see what other new things we got here. I'm gonna need a Screaming Zemi, which I most likely am going to be using through the second half of Vito's takedown, because the first one is gonna be, well, not takedown, I meant Vito's side quest, I think. So that way we can get him to be established as a capo as well. Which, ironically, is going to be on part 18. No, I know. The second half is going to be on part 19. This first half is going to be part 18. And that's because of the fact that we've got other things to do.
Huh?
Because we all know how this game goes.
What the hell?
Oh. Oh, shit. They actually saw me. And I accidentally got shot at. Okay. That wasn't an accident. That was a stupid thing on my part. Up. And here comes the cavalry.
Hey, I'm pinned.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna break him in half.
I thought I killed him. I thought I killed him.
Burn, fucker.
I guess not. Oh, shit. That was funny. He was about to throw a Molotov and that would have killed me. Oh, and the sentry was alerted. Well, that just made things a hell of a lot more difficult now, did it? Stupid fucking sentry. Now I'm gonna have to survive and get away from here. I could just go. I could just go. Oh, right, but if I do, the sentries are gonna come after me. Yep, here they are. God damn it. Why must I make things so difficult for myself? And there's the fucker that called him. And he just bounced out the window. He just bounced out the window. No words can describe that. That was just hilarious. Only in this game where somebody literally bounces out the window as if they were Super Mario. Or in general, he just bounced 3 times, fell right out the window instead of just falling straight down. We've got one more guy here. Yep, there he is. God damn it. You are not gonna kill me, fucker. Well, that's everyone. I think now would be a good time for us to snag whatever we need to snag and get out of here. Especially since we're about to go after the racket boss himself. Is there any more money here? That was an exit. That was an exit. Well. Let's go back the way we came and just leave. In all honesty, we should have just gone the moment that he did. Oh! Past me! Look! There was a goddamn, look up there. There! I can't get up there, so I'm gonna have to... No, I can't reach it from there. We're gonna have to climb up. There we go. I was just saying that there was an actual, device to wiretap. Speaking of, let's wiretap. This will be the last thing we have to do. Okay. I think I did that wrong. And this is the last thing we have to do before we go after the racket boss. So now we wiretapped it. And quite frankly, we can wiretap anything that has not been wiretapped. So we can get the full situation on the rackets. So on that note, let's hop in the car and let's head over to where our good friend... Actually, we gotta talk to Nikki first before we actually get to the racket boss. That's the first thing we need to do. And then we go after the guy who's running the Moonshine racket. Because we already dealt with protection. If I'm not mistaken. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't try to jump in the water. That's gator infested. Always the thing. And past me, you just passed the frickin' door. You moron. Just don't try to jump into the damn water, you fool. And he jumps into the water. Just take the damn front door next time. Jesus.
Any idea how he'll react when I go in there?
He's bug shit crazy swamp people. How do you think he'll react? Still, might be worth keeping him around. No one knows the bayou like he does.
Owe you one for this, Nikki.
Damn right you do. Bevis is waiting for you. Real interested to see how you handle him.
And now we can confront Carl Bevers. With no enforcers this time around, Carl will be sort of easy to kill and sort of not. Sort of easy because of the fact that that's less guys to worry about. Sort of not because, well, how shall I put this? He's probably going to be hiding. But good news is, at least we can recruit him and not kill him, because we actually did get enough wiretaps to expose the racket so that we can actually recruit him. That means more money that's going to be coming to us. And once we take care of the district boss, then that's going to be even more money that's going to be coming to us. And then we'll have to do some odd jobs for Nikki in order for us to maintain the racket's earn, so that way we can move on to Vito. And of course, once we get Vito completed, we'll be literally out of the tutorial. And I do mean out of the tutorial because that's basically what we're doing in a way. It's not necessarily a tutorial, but it technically is. You know how Persona 5 was still in the tutorial until after, well, Okumura? Yeah! Sort of like that. But then you'll end up adding more districts after you have Vito established as a capo. And that's when the crux of the game begins. And when it stops being holding your hand to start being an absolute slugfest. And he's dead. So long as nobody noticed that I did that. Oh. He's not going to know what's about to hit him. He'll never see it coming. Ah, yes. Persona Strikers is still doing good. Sort of. I mean, I have actually the entire game beaten, even the Reaper, by the time of this recording. So, yeah. We won't have that same incident with Persona 5 Royal where I have to go on a hiatus. No. Promise you, that won't happen again. So, let's brave our way through this, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody up there, and there's people in here. Yep, there they are. Hopefully I can kill a sentry that happens to be here. God forbid if it's a sentry. And here's the other thing. I have to actually kill off most of these guys and kill off the rackets just so that Burke could get another new perk, which, by the way, will make it to where the sentries will not be able to call for backup. Oh look, that was a sentry I just killed. Oh, goddammit, game. Can we, for once, not go out with a frame rate drop? Come on now. There's nothing wrong with this Xbox One. Alright. Let's lure him in. And there's nobody left. Good. No one can hear anyone in this brewery scream. Not when I get through with it. Alright, let's see. There's somebody over here. And in case you're wondering why I haven't gone through the trouble of finding any of the posters, or magazine covers, or final records, don't mean anything in this game. And they have not updated that, by the way. So, all we need to do is just murder anybody that's left. Like this chump. And he's dead. Let's see, there was someone in the bathroom. Oh, I can't kill him. Okay. Yeah, I think there's someone right here. Oh, wait, there's someone upstairs. Not for long. Yep. And he's dead. I'll make sure I clean this whole place out. No one will live. Let's see. Well, there's only one person worth sparing, and that's the boss itself. But everybody else, fair game. You want to know why? Because Tyrone is on the prowl. Let's see. We've got... Ooh. I should get myself some more... Oh, wait. No, never mind. I think I got a full rack. And there is someone downstairs, too. I just saw them. They're outside, actually. But you know what? That won't matter. Because once we get to the racket boss, whoever's left, they're going to be automatically killed by Burke's goons. And, yep, there's one that's there, dead. Right, let's go upstairs, I suppose. You know, I'm surprised we weren't able to get, bludgeoning weapons. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't do that in Mafia games. I don't know about the old country, but Mafia 3, yeah, you kinda can't do that in this game. You have only your combat knife or your fist as melee weapons, and that's it.
What's the bug up your ass? Most of that shine we lost belonged to us.
Try and pour something on Bobby.
Shit,
That guy walking. And you two. Wow, that was just something else. He didn't stand a chance. Well, you're being spared.
Torch is going out.
Welcome to the team, buddy. Consider this your initiation.
Irish will be in touch.
Starting now. And you got beaten in. Congratulations. Now, get up and start working. I am a terrible boss. Anyway, we now have all the rackets completed, so now we can go on ahead and we are going to give this to Burke. Kinda don't have a choice. Definitely don't have a choice. Because the game forces us to do that. In order to establish these guys as capos.
My boys are on the way. Everything's in place.
It's the districts after we get veto established that's going to be the problem. Because again, we're still in the tutorial phase. I know. When are we going to get out of the tutorial phase? After veto. But for now, we have a bunch of Irishmen taking over a brewery. The most ironic thing ever. Seriously.
I was in the 3rd Platoon Company C of the 614 Tank Destroyer Battalion during World War II. I trained as a medic, but I still carried a gun. Every man in our company was black. Army didn't know what to do with us other than they didn't want us fighting with the white men. Klimbach was that little French town up there near the border with Germany, and we were ordered to take it. Now, the Krauts took out 3 of the 4 anti-tank guns we had, but there was no way in hell we were letting them get the better of us. We were determined to show we was just as good, if not better, than every other soldier in the service. I don't like talking about medals I got over there. Only way a man survives something like that is through the grace of God. Doesn't seem right celebrating a little piece of tin. No one knows I helped Lincoln except for you and John Donovan. Not that I'm keeping it a secret, mind you. Just that nobody ever came around and asked about it.
now all that's left is to deal with the district boss himself. And that one is going to be one hell of a battle. So with that said, I'm gonna have to go back to Burke's, and we're gonna have to get ready for the Butcher. But now we got ourselves a marker to try to stave off the cops, and by doing that, that would make things a little easy for us. However, the marker doesn't work until after the perimeter is gone, which is the downside of one of these perks. Same thing with the jammer. You got to use the jammer before you commit a crime. That way nobody can call the cops. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next episode of Mafia 3, the Deluxe Edition, when we go after the Butcher Barbieri. This is RMan95. Peace out, and take care.